Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to another episode of Reviews with Riz, featured here on Salam Media every Friday afternoon. So, if you guys are following us, you know Reviews with Riz is all about finding the amazing things, trying them out, and making sure you are in touch with where you need to go, what you need to try, and what you need to eat. This is a segment specifically to build Muslim businesses. So if you are a Muslim business owner, do get in touch with me via my WhatsApp. It's 084 505 9145, or you can simply DM me on my Instagram following at Rizzy_D. So do get in touch. Last week, we spoke to an amazing entrepreneur that actually launched her brand, Malay Paste. So, Malay Paste, we learned last week, is a traditional Malay dish. And we learned a little bit more about her brand. What's exciting is Fazana Caster has decided to do a giveaway with Salam Media. So here's a peep at the Malay Paste. This one here is the mince flavor. It is a steak, so it's a pepper steak Malay paste. Do check this out if you're not following us on YouTube or live streaming from our Facebook. Please do, because the visuals is something you absolutely mustn't miss when it comes to food. And we have a restaurant up next, so do follow us over there if you're only following us on our audio streaming. So here we have a peep at the Malay paste that is up for grabs. If you want to win a Malay paste from Fazana, all you have to do is watch last week's review. It will be up on our YouTube. The links are on our Instagram profiles as well. So go through, check out the questions, and do enter the competition. Next up on the reviews with Riz, we're doing a restaurant review, Alhamdulillah, and this restaurant is known as 6 Point Pizza. So here we have the logo, 6 Point wood-fired thin crust pizza. So this is absolutely a hidden gem. I went through last week. And let me just show you guys how stunning this place is. When you go through, I want to show you a bit of the ambience. I want to show you the layout. You don't feel like you're in Johannesburg at all. So 6 Point Pizza is based in four ways. Just take a peep at this. You feel like you're stepping into a small wilderness. Absolutely loved the fairy lights. You guys are going to see that in a bit. Here's your entrance to the restaurant, walking through. So, guys, if you can only hear me, you absolutely must follow us so that you can see more of what we are all seeing right now. But I'm going to try and describe it for you. Right now, we're looking at beautiful trees. This is the fairy lights that are shining through. This is the exterior of the restaurant with a covering. And look at this. There is an actual river flowing through this spot. True hidden gem here in Josie. You feel like you in a forest or something. It's you don't know that you're in Fourways, the heart of Johannesburg, honestly. You really get that outdoor feel. There's beautiful open land. The kids can run, play ball. You can take picnic mats through. They really had so much of fun. It's really wonderful. I loved how they included that rustic vibe when it came to the restaurant as well. So just more of the ambience here. This is what it looks like from the outside. There is an interior that's peeping over there that's recently been built with a screen. So it's really fun to book and just watch a soccer match or cricket match or rugby match or anything really that you want to just get together with friends, family, and do with everybody. Look at that cute little bird sitting on the tree. This is like grab a pizza, watch the river. It's really, really stunning. I had such a peaceful morning. You can actually go through early in the morning. I'm going to talk a little bit more about why this is the ideal Muslim hangout spot. But you can take a picnic basket, take a volleyball, take a swing ball, and make a day out of going through to Six Point Pizza. I absolutely loved this space. It was one of the most gorgeous spots that I found recently. It's a real hidden gem. They opened up 6 months ago. And we're going to talk a little bit later with the owner, Uncle Abu Bakr Denath, and he will be telling us more about the opening. But it's new, it's going to be the next best thing. And I don't actually think there is halal pizza in that area. So, four ways, Muslims listening around the area, this is one of the best spots. The pizza was really great, but we're going to get into all of that in a bit. Let me show you guys the menu quickly. So we're just waiting for video for menu, inshallah. Okay, so now talking about the menu. This is a 30 centimeter pizza. You've got your basics like your pepperoni, pregos. You've got your flatbread, your margaritas. There's other ones like a jalapeno, a sriracha. There's a breakfast pizza. There's a Wonder White pizza. There's the infamous 6-point fire pizza, Philly steak, cheeseburger, spicy barbecue. And they do have 5 pasta options as well. So as you can see, you do have quite a spoil for the menu. And I didn't actually take a video, but they do have waffles and milkshakes on the menu as well. I did get a chance to speak to Ziad from Six Point Pizza when I got there, and I asked him for some of the recommendations as this was my first time going. So I have that video with me. I'm going to actually play it with you before I get into what I actually did order. Okay, we're going to go into Ziad's video now for the menu recommendations. I'm here with Ziad from 6 Point Pizza. It's my first time here. Ziad, any suggestions? What should I order?
Oh, of course, welcome to the pizzeria. See the beautiful view over here. I would definitely recommend. So we do pastas and pizzas, but if you're looking for a good pizza, definitely check out the Philly steak. Extra cheesy, good steak quality, very nice. And pastas, we've got the 6-point pasta, it's a speciality. You have to come check it out. And in terms of desserts, we've got 3 different flavors of milkshakes. We've got chocolate, strawberry, lime, and we've got waffles, ice cream, icing sugar, all the good stuff. Thank you so much.
So those were Ziad's recommendations for the 6 Point Pizza. I did take some of his advice and I tried a little bit of my own. I'm going to get into that a bit later. I absolutely love brands and businesses that are passionate about staying away from brands that obviously support the genocide and, promote spaces like that. I'm proud to say that 6 Point Pizza um, avoids all those brands. I didn't see any Pepsi, I didn't see any Coke. And Uncle Abu Bakr is actually supporting local businesses by having the local drinks in his fridge. There were some that we know quite regularly, like the Kingsley and the Refresh, but they had some really cool stuff like the Bashoes as well, and another lot of smoothie drinks that I actually didn't see anywhere else. So there's a nice good spoil when it comes to the drinks here at 6 Point Pizza as well. So if you are passionate about supporting people that do have a consciousness, 6 Point Pizza is definitely the place to go. Okay, moving on to what you're all waiting for, the pizza. How was the pizzas, right? Okay, so they are wood fired and it's made to perfection. It's a thin crust. We chose 3 different flavors. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But I was really, really happy with the setup. We were allowed to go into the kitchen. We saw a little bit of the prep work. Was really happy to report that, alhamdulillah, everything is nice and clean. So talking about the 3 flavors that we did go for, this one here you're seeing now on screen is your classic pepperoni. This one here was really lovely. I love the taste of the pepperoni as well. Nice and cheesy. The pepperoni had a good flavor. Loved the way that the thin base baked through. This one here was as per Zads recommendation. It's the 6 point pizza. This one here is a little bit more saucy, more creamy. Again, you can expect a good baked crust and a really good flavor. I'm more of a chicken fan than a steak, but this one hit the menu recently, and as you can see, it was just flying. This one here is the cheeseburger pizza. So this is unusual and really different, and I haven't seen that on anybody else's menu. Definitely would personally would recommend the 6 point pizza as well as the cheeseburger pizza. That's different. And I loved how they incorporated the sesame seeds and the gherkins that you'd normally find in a cheeseburger. That's what you found incorporated on the cheeseburger. Sorry, on the cheeseburger pizza there. So they don't only have pizzas, there's, like I said, 5 different pastas. We tried out 2 of the pastas. So here you can see this one here was the 6 point pasta, also recommended by Ziad. It's served in a white bowl and a tray underneath because the bowl is quite hot. Beautiful presentation, lovely orange color. You can choose what type of pasta you like. You can see it's really saucy and really yum. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It has chicken inside as well. The taste and the flavor was really good. My husband did say it's a little bit like a butter chicken, but it's a glorified butter chicken. It's really tasty. So the next one here is not a lasagna. It's actually your arrabbiata pasta. So your arrabbiata pasta, if you do not like chili, you need to request it prior because you can see they bake this one with a top of cheese in a little silver tray. So depending on what you like, we don't mind a little bit of chili. So you can go for that. If you prefer having it a little bit more mild, you can actually speak to them and they won't. And you can actually have your chili on the side if you prefer. Okay, so that was your mains. Moving on now towards your desserts. I always like to say milkshakes as a dessert. It's a treat where you can just say it's a drink, but it's also a dessert. They have 3 different flavors at 6 point pasta. 6 point pizza. I'm talking about the pastas. So they had the strawberry, they had the lime, and they had the chocolate flavor. The strawberry flavor has that yogi sub vibe. It definitely has that. I liked it. It was really tasty. The lime took me back to nostalgic Milky Lane days when Milky Lane was in Fordsburg Square, and my dad used to take me through to grab a milkshake from Milky Lane. So that lime milkshake, it's good. I need to take my dad through again just for the lime milkshake. And the chocolate one had a decent chocolate flavor as well. Personal favorite was definitely the lime, but if you are a chocolate lover, you will enjoy it because it does have a solid chocolate flavor as well. Okay, now if you have a sweet tooth, they have something there for you as well. They have 2 different waffles that they serve. You can either choose the chocolate ice cream or you can choose the vanilla ice cream. Absolutely, totally impressed. The waffle mixture was done really well. The taste of the waffles were amazing. The right thickness, the right texture. The ice creams were really yummy. I loved how Ziad actually described it has the icing sugar, the syrup, and all things great. So I was anticipating this prior to getting it on my plate. It's really tasty as well. So the waffles is a good start. But if you want something not so filling, you overdid it on your pizzas and your pastas, I actually spotted a really cool ice cream at 6 Point Pizza. It's a brand that I never saw before. And there's a few different flavors that they had. So here's a peep at um, the freezer, and here's a peep at all the different flavors. Okay. All these are available from 6 Point Pizza. I'm just going to go through some of the flavors with you. There's a granella cream. This one here was the chocolate. This one here was the watermelon. This one was a chocolate and strawberry. This one was mango and strawberry. I zoomed in a little too much. And here's the strawberry blueberry flavor there as well. So really, really pretty ice creams. We went with the strawberry mango flavor and I tried out the watermelon, all about Palestine, of course, and that was really tasty. I love the fact that the bottom actually did taste more like the skin of a watermelon, and the top pink section of the ice creams did taste a little bit like a lot like the watermelon as well. So that was my review and my full experience happening there. But I didn't speak to you guys about the best part and why it's the ideal hangout space for Muslims. They have, it's actually behind Masjid Gauthar in four ways. So they have a fully fledged Salah Room. This is the ladies section. They have a beautiful huzukana as well. They even had the flip flops for us. So no excuses. Salah is ready to go here. It's really nice. It was really well kept. The duas were on the wall as well for your hudu. They had the burqas available, some of the kitabs as well. And they do have chairs available for like the elderly. So it's wheelchair friendly. It's good for the elderly as well. Lovely space to just take them out, let them bake in the ambience of nature as well. So definitely a must for any Muslim foodie. Proud to announce that the owner, Uncle Abu Bakr, is doing a barista course as well. So here's a peep at some of the coffee that he made for us to sample. And I think we have the musallis of Kauthar Masjid are going to be in for a treat. I think it's going to be pray and latte, maybe, with Uncle Abu Bakr happening to have a really, really solid. And so don't goose around. You have to go and get yourself some a 6-point pizza. This was happening at 6-point. Look how cute are these geese all marching in a line. The kids would absolutely love this spot, so do not goose around. We are going to go for a quick ad break, and when we get back, we are going to speak to the owner of 6-Point Pizza, Uncle Abu Bakr Denath, inshallah.
By day, this is Salam Media.
You South African, of course. You anxious about the future. We've got you covered. Build on your wealth portfolio with Randry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange. Visit us at 151 Stephen Dlamini Road, Musgrave, Durban, or call us on 031-202-4700 for more information. Randry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange, your passport to gold investment.
Aman means safety.
The Aman School of Excellence in Finetown, South Africa, is securing the futures of underprivileged children by providing world-class education in a safe and nurturing environment. Sponsor a child for only 15,000 Rand per year or any amount. A quality education at Aman presents a pathway out of poverty and a brighter future for South Africa.
Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
You know, it's a wonder how kids get anything done these days. With all the distractions, when do they even get time to study? As a mother, all I can really do is make sure they have all they need to perform at their best. That's why I choose to include Sunfoil, triple refined pure sunflower oil with every meal I make. Naturally cholesterol-free and approved by the Heart and Stroke Foundation as part of a balanced eating plan. So whether I'm cooking, frying or baking, I know every dish will be a wholesome one. Sunfoil, now we're cooking.
Abu Hurairah narrated that he heard the Prophet Muhammad, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, say, "In black seed there is a healing for every disease except death." Experience the health benefits of this ancient blessed seed by using the Tib Black Seed range. Black seed assists the body to boost immunity, regulate blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, and act as a potent antioxidant. Experience a holistic approach to health by introducing the Tib Black Seed range into your routine. Available in capsules, pure cold-pressed oil, and a vapor rub. Trust Tib Health Sciences for quality black seed products. For more information, visit blackseed.co.za. Available at leading pharmacies.
Connect and stay ahead with Salam Media. This is Salam Media, coming to you live from South Africa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to the second segment of Reviews by Riz. And we just reviewed a really cool hidden gem that needs to be on every Muslim person's radar because it is attached to Masjid Kothar. It has a lovely river flowing. It's the absolute family spot. They have amazing thin crust, wood-fired pizzas, delicious pastas, some really tasty milkshakes, waffles, etc. And we are really excited because we actually got the owner, Uncle Abu Bakr Denath, from 6 Point Pizza to join us today for the show as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks for having me.
Jazakallah khair. We really appreciate having you. You know, I really am so blown away, and everybody in the studio, and I'm getting messages on my WhatsApp as well to say this place is stunning. We didn't even know it existed. What made you open up this pizzeria, and let us know how long are you operating for?
Just about a little over 6 months. And we see in the market in 4 ways. There's no real halal places to eat, or even for guys to sit down and watch TV of, a soccer match or something, halal soccer matches. So we decided let's start something with pizzas first, pizzas and pastas. And that was
Right.
our whole aim, to encourage the Muslim community to get together. And at the same time, they're coming for Salah, so they can have a pizza as well.
I love that. You actually looking after your musallis over there. So that's inshallah with that intention, Allah grant you barakah. So
Amen.
now, Uncle Abu Bakr, I have to ask you, right?
Mm.
A pizza box has 4 sides. The pizza itself, no sides. A slice of pizza got 3 sides. So why is it called 6 Point Pizza?
Oh, I know the Jamaat guys are going to hunt me down for this, but we were looking for a name, and at the day when we gave everybody a chance to say, listen, that's my family, and everybody has to say, listen, let's see what name can they come up with. And at that day, the Jamaat was there, and every time the Jamaat comes up and they say, you must have 6 points, it's, give the 6 points after Maghrib. So, and I came back home and I told my wife and I said, listen, why don't you call it 6 Point Pizza? And they got onto the idea and they said, okay, let's call it 6 Point Pizza. And that's how the name came about.
Oh, lovely. I don't think they're gonna be upset. I think they're gonna be really, really excited and very, very happy. It's not Sinha certified, it's Jamaat certified.
Certified.
So
True.
yes, I think it's a really quirky, cute way of naming a store. I absolutely love it. So, you said you're 6 months in. Tell us what the process was like because your menu is quite extensive for just 6 months. I know that the cheeseburger pizza was something that was recently added. What was it like to try and put down a menu or put a menu together? And do you, as the restaurant owner, have your own personal recommendations for anybody watching the review now?
Basically my wife and Ziad and them were sitting with all the menus. They were the ones that did all the hard work. Hey? They asked me, I
Were
said,
you
I
the
just love margarita. Hey?
You were the
But
taste.
they're the ones that did, I must give due to them. My wife and Ziad and Nasia and them, they did all the hard work, and they actually came up with all these names for the pastas and the pizzas, and they put everything together. And that said, Bismillah, let's start with that.
That's what I love about this segment. You get to know the people behind, and this is actually a family-run business. It's everybody gets involved. Everybody adds a little bit more flavor and a little bit more to everything that is what we see today on your menu, whether it's yours or your wives. I absolutely love that you shared that part of it. Uncle Abu Bakr, you were giving us the coffee to taste, and my daughter, she's quite a coffee connoisseur, absolutely loves her coffee. And you told us that you just did the barista course. Um, are we going to look at a little bit more of a hot drink and more of the drinks coming from 6 Point Pizza in the future? Will it be like I said? Will it be Salah plus latte? Like the Musalis can look forward to grabbing a nice hot cup of coffee on their way out in these cold winter days that are coming.
No, inshallah. I just did the course, so I need testers, somebody to test the
I
coffees.
volunteer. I
The
volunteer. Me and
volunteers, yes.
Nisreen we'll come together.
So basically, I just did a basic course, the barista basic course, and then hopefully, inshallah, in soon, maybe another month's time, 2 months' time, I'll be able to make all the fancy stuff, fancy drinks.
Inshallah,
So hopefully,
inshallah. Your coffee was wicked. We really enjoyed the coffee. It was really, really
Jazakallah.
nice. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Uncle Abu Bakr, what is your hopes and dreams for 6 Point Pizza? There's such a beautiful intention behind it. I love that the masjid is right next door. I loved all the open space that you have. It's really nice. I can't wait to bring the kids through, let them try it. You know, it's got the whole family vibe all around it. Plus, your salah is never missed because the masjid's there. You've got full female facilities as well. It's wheelchair friendly. Where do you want to see 6 Point Pizza?
So, inshallah, what was actually happening is people were coming on a weekend for to the masjid to, if they're passing by, they bring the picnic baskets and they were sitting down, and that actually inspired us to open up something and say, listen, let's see what we can do where people can sit down and have a meal. The second option was we have people coming for Friday Jummah prayers, and they're all sitting where there's no place to eat. There's no sit-down place to eat. And then we said, let's put up tables and chairs for them to sit down and have a meal. And so we got a couple other guys that are selling on a Friday on Jummah, but at least there's some places for them to sit down and eat. They don't have to stand with the car bonnets, in the booth and standing and eating and drinking their meals. So this is one of the things that inspired me to say, listen, let's put something down. Let's start with something in 4 ways where they can go and sit down and have a nice meal after Jummah. And even on weekends, we find people coming for Salah, but they have nowhere to go. They're just passing by, or they're coming from holiday or something, and then at least there's places for them to sit down. At least now you can have a pizza, or have a coffee, or have a milkshake, and then carry on with your journey.
I think this is going to be like a one-stop. It's going to be like the next Harry Smith, where people will actually go specifically to 6 Point Pizza to break their journey, grab a bite, read Salah. Because, I loved how everything is so convenient and so easily set up. If you are traveling and 4 ways is on your route, definitely this is something you need to add to your radar. 6 Point Pizza, absolutely wonderful place to just stop, refresh, fill your belly. Your salah is sorted. You've got the beautiful sound of the river behind you. Absolutely loved this place. I am really looking forward to bringing my family. I was showing this to my mom, and my mom says, oh, let's just go there on Sunday. So inshallah, I hope this reaches everybody else, and you let us know, Uncle Abu Bakr, if this made a difference for you, inshallah. But we, from the Salam Media side, from our team, we're wishing you all of the best. We're making dua for the barakah and the success. Your intention is beautiful. It's to look after the musallis and to create an environment where your salah is still going to be the focal point, whether you're eating or spending a day with the family as well. So inshallah, with that intention, Allah open for you. Jazakallah khair for your time and for everything that you've offered for Salam Media. And we look forward to hearing from you again in the future, inshallah.
Inshallah, Jazakallah. Thanks very much. I hope to see all the members from Salam Media coming to have pizza by us.
Ameen. Nasreen already said I'm on my way, so you can look forward
You're
to
welcome
meeting.
anytime.
Jazakallah khair. That's
Jazakallah.
all from me for this week on Restaurant Reviews by Riz. Do remember to enter our competitions, inshallah. All the links, you need to go through the one with Malay Paste. If you want to enter, make sure you're entering on the Salam Media WhatsApp, which is 061 7660355. You can stand a chance to win a lovely steak and pepper pie from Malay Paste. Go through and check out the link. Check out our episode for Malay Kitchen, and all the questions will be there. The links are in our social medias on Salam Media Lifestyle, as well as my own Rizzy_D. But for this week, it's all Jazakallah khair to 6 Point Pizza and Uncle Abu Bakr. And until next week, it's Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.